Bad Bowling 101 with your boy Coach C. So, as the title said, how to do the yo-yo release, how to increase your reps the correct way, not the bad way. So, I guess you're wondering what he's doing here. This is Sean.
Hello.
Sean is our test dummy. You know, the crash test dummy that they put in the car and ran into the wall. Boom! No, but seriously though, Sean is going to help us demonstrate today because I've been thinking about how to do it, and I just needed someone to help me do this because the goal is to do it the correct way. The correct way. Not the I'm cocking it look like I'm going to hurt something. You know what I'm saying? Not the Freddy Krueger way. No. Just nice and easy, okay, guys? A lot of you think using the yo-yo release, you can't use it if you're old. On Sunday, I'll be 49. It's a young man's sport, yes. But us older guys, we have a place in it too, right? So, with that being said, let's go ahead and break this down. Now, Sean, question. You use the yo-yo release, right?
Yes.
How long have you been using it?
About a year now.
Has it changed your game?
Oh, absolutely.
Who taught you the yo-yo release?
You did.
Oh, see, I got a little credit. You look kudos. And why did I teach you the yo-yo release?
I actually don't know.
Because I wanted to torture him. No, I'm just kidding. You said that you wanted to bowl in the PBAs, right?
Yeah.
To get there, we need it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why we taught it. Now, with that being said, yo-yo release. Pick up your ball, and I want you to throw a shot, and we're going to demonstrate what it looks like. Chris, can you come get this from this side? Hold on a second. Chris is going to come get this in. Ooh, that was pretty brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Lanes are pretty broken down.
Yeah.
It is. Okay, so we're going to give him one more shot at this because that was pretty brutal. No, actually it was really good. What I want you guys to do is focus on the technique. And what I'm actually going to do is I'll probably slow one down for you guys. So let's go ahead and hit the reset button. I think he broke the lane.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, that was different.
Yeah.
But it's cool though because I can edit all this out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. So Sean's going to throw one more. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to focus on two things.
Mm-hmm.
First thing I want you to focus on, not you, them.
Okay.
I want you to focus on his swing, his elbow bend, his position of his hand, and how he's executing. So, and he's not cupping, he's loading. Loading is different. Why is loading different? Loading is he's getting his fingers under the equator and exiting out. How is he loading? By bending the elbow. That's better. That's much better. Okay, so stand this way. Now we're going to get into this. And Chris, you can come over here for this way. Okay, so. Okay, guys. So now we're going to get into the yo-yo factor, right? So how we do that? This is called an arm. This is called a hand. This is called cup. Stupid. My bad. Stupid. You get it, because you don't need it, right? Do you cup your wrist?
I used to, not anymore.
Okay, so has it hurt you to not cup your wrist?
No, I experienced more wrist pain cupping than I ever had doing yo-yo release.
Okay, so since you stopped cupping, do you have wrist problems?
Nope.
Do you have elbow problems?
Nope.
See what I'm going with this, guys? Now, cupping problems, not cupping, no problem. So, if you're saying, you put it down for a second. If you're saying, I might have elbow, no, you won't. But if you cup, yes, you will have problems. I guarantee you, and they'll happen probably more sooner than later. So, now, the object is when you're swinging forward and you're coming back, show him the bend. So you bend, you see what he did? Slow motion, slow it down. Back, and he bent to get under. Why did he bend? Because, so, here, let's do this. Okay, so fingers in. Okay, so now I want you guys to turn this way so they can see this. So you see his hand, right? When he bends, sorry, his fingers are now under the ball. You got to zoom on that. So his fingers are under the ball. That's why you bend. You bend to get under the equator. And then when you release it, the ball goes that way. Now turn sideways. Okay, so he bends to get his hand in this position under the ball. So now he's bending to get under the ball, right? And then when he exits thumbs first, I'm sorry, I'm not going to pull it off. So when he exits thumb first, it clears and allows his fingers to rope around the ball. You see that? It allows his fingers to rope around the ball. You got me? That's how that actually works, to wrap around the ball. That's what, here, take that. That's what causes his rev rate to elevate, right? So when do we do that? Back up a little bit. So when we're in our swing, we're bending into what's called the dead zone, right? So when you get down by your knee, you're getting into a bend, allowing your hand to be under the ball. And then how we're doing it is we're clearing thumb first. So the thumb is clearing thumb first. Look, thumb first. The fingers wrap around the ball, so you're clearing. Again, clearing. It's like you're uncoiling. So it's here, bending, out. Right? So now you're going to ask, okay, so now we know that we need to bend to get under the equator, right? Well, how do I possibly learn this? Right? I heard a spiral football. Well, whatever. I don't know what you're going to do with that. I don't even care. I'm going to show you the easiest way to do it. And there's a guy, J.R. Redmond, who has videos who also show you the correct way of doing it. See, here's the problem with videos. If you're not a coach and you've never been to 𝐑𝐄𝐃 or one of the other training places to learn to be a coach, and you have never learned how to coach someone or taught someone the yo-yo release, but you're teaching them, that is a detriment to them. Because if you teach somebody something bad, it's hard to correct it. For example, if you teach somebody a bad habit, it can take up to 6 months to clear it. If you teach them 3 bad habits, that's 1.5 years to clear it. And the reason why I use that kind of length is, what if you don't have an opportunity to get into the bowling alley but once a week? You see how long that takes you to get rid of a bad habit? And here's the other part. If the coach that you're getting coached by, or the person, doesn't know that it's bad, well, then you don't know what you don't know. You see how that can be a problem? So we want to do things the right way the first time. So there is a number of drills that we can do to help this out. The first drill, you remember the gutter drill where one foot's in the gutter, the other foot's, but all right, Chris, so we're going to have you get on the gutter cap. So we're going to film this from behind for you guys and also from in front. Okay, so you rolling? Okay, so this is the first position that we're going to be in. 1 foot in the gutter. I mean, he should have put on his shoe cover. But the cover looked relatively clean. So, shoe cover. Now, what we want to do is, this is just the one where we want to get behind it. We don't want to let it go. It's the one where you want to get under and behind it. Remember that one? Yep. No. This is the one where you want to rock it. When you want to come back and just get underneath. Yep. Okay, so, now, I know I'm going to have to zoom in for this for you guys, but I promise you that I will. So I'm going to go do that now. Chris, you keep filming there. And what he's doing is, explain to them what you're doing, Sean.
So what I'm doing is, as I'm rolling the ball forward, I'm getting underneath the ball. So that way I can get used to the feeling of getting under a ball. Not releasing it, I'm just rocking it forward and getting my hand underneath the equator of the ball.
Hey, Sean, why do we do this drill?
To get used to the feeling of getting your hand under the equator of the ball.
And does it work, Sean?
Yeah.
So, this drill here, like he said, this teaches you how it feels to get underneath the ball. And how do you get underneath the ball, Sean?
By bending my elbow.
Show them again. Okay. Now what I want you to do, Sean, is I want you to release one. That was poor. All right, so that's one of the first videos that's one of the first drills that we have to show us how it feels to get underneath the ball, right? So now here's the second drill we're gonna have. You remember the drill we used to roll the ball to me?
Yes.
Remember how you got on one knee and you would bend and roll, bend and roll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's another drill that you can use. Well, you know what? I'll do it. Sean, you man the camera for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Zoom it in, and I'm gonna show them how to do it. So remember, everything that we do is about bending to get underneath the equator, right? Bending to get underneath the equator. Bending again. Bending to get under the equator. Bending to get under the equator, right? So once you bend to get under the equator, right? Now it's about exiting the ball. You might want to get this. So to exit the ball, when I say thumb first, I mean thumb first, right? So your thumb is exiting the ball, which allow your fingers. So this ball, if this is your fingers, this is the equator of the ball, right? So it allows, being under the ball allows your fingers to be under the equator. So when you exit thumb first, it allows your fingers to drag up the ball, right? So when you're dragging up the ball, that's what actually creates your rev rate. So when you bend the elbow, when you exit thumb first, all those things is what generates your rev rate. Okay? So, Sean showed you, zoom in on it, Sean. Sean showed you the drill where you're getting under the ball with your bend. So, under to bend, under to X, under to X, right? So, Sean showed us that. So, why is that so important? It's important because it teaches us, again, what it feels like to be under the equator, what it feels like to load the ball up, and load with your thumb that way, as opposed to cocking, which is uncomfortable and it hurts. And it even hurts the elbow. So, that's why you load and you exit, right? So, this is a drill, the foot in the gutter, that I use. I also use this drill to where I'm just rolling out of the ball. You see that? Sean, you got that zoomed in too?
Yep.
So I roll here, and you see what I just did? I cleared my thumb, and I'm showing you how to clear the thumb, and keep the fingers in. Because it teaches you what it feels like to have your fingers drag up the ball, inside the ball. So, look at that. Fingers in, thumb out. Teaches you what it feels like. And then when you roll it down the lane, this is what it'll look like. Now, here's the catch-22. Clearing it was the most important piece there. Clearing the ball was the most important piece. And here's the best part. Let's grab another ball. You can actually clear it in a standing position. If your knees are bad, you can practice letting the ball go. Because what you want to do is you want to be rolling it out anyway. So you're also going to be bending the elbow. But when you release the ball, you want to be releasing the ball. When you release it, you're going to come to a complete straighten. You see that? My arm is straight. So when you release it, the arm will be straight. So you will bend to straight to let it go. Got me? Now, there is one big time drill you can do, which is the no-step drill. So, also you can release to the couch. Now, here's the best part about the no-step drill. No-step drill, you want to be in the inside position to the foot. You see where the arm is? To the foot. You want to bend to get through. You see that? You want to bend to exit. Now, at no point did you guys see me. No, you can keep it that way, Sean. At no point did you guys see me cut my wrist. What you're seeing me is load up to exit. So with the no-step drill, what we want to do is we want to be straight, we want to bend, we want to clear. Now, it takes no power, no strength, no wrist power to do it. So let's take a look at one of them. Slow motion. Did you see that, guys? We can even slow it down for you. All it just simply took was back, roll through, unload. Let's get another ball, do it again. It was definitely eating them. All right, back to it. All right, so let's go ahead and get another look at the no step. That's it. Just roll right out of it. Just roll right out of it. It's like just roll right out of it. Let's get another look at it. Now, here's the key again. You're not seeing me cup. You're seeing me load up, but not cup. And relax. Nice swing, bend, and roll out of it. And with this, you don't have elbow problems. You don't have wrist problems. You don't have any of those. One more of these. Remember, from the drills, when you bend, you out, you exit and clear, right? One more. Easy as day. Easy drills to do. There is no pain if you do it the right way. And the best part is, it's easy information to get. But bad information hurts. And then when you're done, you can simply just be easy with it. Relax. And it's really that easy. As you can see on that shot, there was no cupping. And I mean no cupping at all. It's easy, it's smooth, it's clean. And the best part is not being taped up at all. Because everybody, you guys know I use a lot of tape, but it doesn't really matter. Increases your rev rate, allows you to be efficient, and maximize your release in your own time. So, this is a quick yo-yo tutorial. Boy, you really fried those, didn't you? But again, as you can see, you're seeing me shoot these shots, right? And you're not seeing any bending of the cupping. Only thing you're seeing is an old guy relaxing all the way through the shot, bending your elbow to get under the equator. And that's it. Ouch. Okay, so this is 𝐑𝐄𝐋𝐀𝐄. This is how you increase your rev rate. Is there more drills? Sure. And I will give you even more stuff to do in the next video. I just want to give you a couple pieces to use, couple tools to get you started. And if you guys have any questions, make sure you leave a comment, like in the field. And guess what? Tashawn, come on up. Chris, come on up. My assistant, my camera guy. These are guys who use the yo-yo release. Pain-free wrist. Big time revs. And it's not complicated to do. This is Coach C. This is Bad Bad Bull. And these are my guys. Have a great day.